joining you from Lorde here on Wealthy, and I'm with my good friends here, Rachel. And Rachel, you brought your good friend as well, Vivian.
Yes, Vivian is here from Wedgwood. And we are really, really excited because starting Black Friday, there's a tradition that I started, and this is going to be now year 4 doing this, where 5% of all retail sold both online and in the boutique goes to Wedgwood for the Manasseh Project.
I love that because the one thing I enjoy most, of course, is shopping, but I also love giving back to the community. And so some people may not know exactly what it is that you do there. So kind of, give us some information.
Wedgwood Christian Services was founded in 1960, and we've been helping troubled teens ever since. But we've developed areas of specialty, and the area that most speaks to Rachel is Wedgwood's Manasseh Project. We provide treatment and care for girls who have been sexually trafficked and exploited.
Why is that so important for you to give back specifically to that project?
Well, our image, the image that we're made in, and how we see ourselves really matters. And when someone has been compromised in a way, like any victims of trafficking, it's hard for them to see their beauty. It's hard for them to see restoration in view. And Wedgwood does such an amazing, amazing job in restoring these victims so that they see themselves as whole. They see themselves just absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to partner up with that, and I wanted to empower in that way. 4 years ago, my heart just started pounding, and I said to Matt, this is who I need to give to, and it has to be 5%. He's like, all right, let's keep growing this then.
Yeah.
So every year it has grown, and we're hoping that this year it's the best yet.
Yeah. So let's talk. 5% for some, they're like, oh, it's just 5%. But I can imagine 5% here, 5% there. It all adds up when you have these third-party fundraisers in essence, right?
Absolutely. It's incredibly valuable. It also helps in terms of exposure. People come in and Rachel shares her enthusiasm and lets them know what we're doing. So beyond the financial gift, there's also just this level of engagement that happens with people.
And, for those who want to give, who are going to come and shop, one of the wonderful items that you see here, that 5%, give me an idea of really the value of what it can provide for your services there.
Absolutely. If you're making a contribution, or Rachel's contribution through this 5%, it'll go to community outreach. What we found that's so important and effective is having our experts go to schools, talk to healthcare professionals, talk to law enforcement professionals, talk to folks about identifying victims. Because if we can't reach those victims, if we can't identify them and then provide that treatment, we haven't moved further ahead. We haven't made progress. So helping folks in the community even acknowledge that this is a reality, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So.
And absolutely. This is a way to kind of spread the word, tell people what you're doing. Even though you've been here this long, there's so many different people coming into our community. For you, Rachel, in seeing that this is actually making a difference, how would you, encourage other business owners to maybe join in your effort or do something along those lines where you're always kind of thinking about giving back in some sort of way?
Absolutely. Well, I think the biggest thing is when you think of the bottom line, what do you really want that to represent? Do you want it to be something that's beyond yourself, that's really lasting, that's impactful, that's going to literally change lives, change the community, change the world? Or is it going to remain small? So I think that's a challenge for any business owner of, think bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And give bigger, because that's the most exciting thing.
And what better way to give than to shop, because you get a little bit for yourself too, right?
Exactly.
And so if people want more information about what it is that you do and the services you provide, how can they get a hold of you?
Absolutely. Best thing to do is hop online and check out wedgwood.org, wedgwood.org, and you can read all about our services, including Wedgwood's Manasseh Project.
Yeah. So. And for people who want to shop, what are your hours of operation going to be on Black Friday?
It's going to be traditional business hours. Everyone kind of needs respite after being up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So come to Lorde at 10 a.m., have a cup of tea, and shop at your leisure with the best in eco-luxury.
All right, so we're going to tag both on the Facebook that you see here, and make sure you pay them a visit. Thanks so much, everybody.